Magnus. Rally. Pearl. Deadwood. Calamity.
All right, everyone, welcome back here to game number 2 between Pim on the Legion side going up against last minute Tima here on the Hellborn side.
Andromeda.
We got Moira and Kinesis going to be banned out by our Legion side. So Kinesis, the different ban from last game. And then we have Oogie and Vindicator, which were the same two bans by our Hellborn side in the previous game. So we're going to have a first pick now of Magnus, who was banned up last game. Going to be responded with a rally pick into Pearl, Deadwood into Calamity, and an Andromeda pick to start things off. So already a different style of draft here from both sides, but pretty interesting picks. We got the Andro Deadwood combination alongside the rally. Lots and lots of physical damage picked up here by our Hellborn side. We could see something like a tri-lane makeup with the Andro and the Deadwood. We could also just see dual lanes as well. We could see Deadwood in a solo lane and rally as a support. A lot of flexibility here between the picks here. But on the Legion side, we will be seeing a Calamity Core. Not too sure what lane we're going to see her in, but she is very common in the mid lane. So we could see a mid lane Calamity. Um, it wouldn't even be out of the question to see a mid lane Pearl. I think Zero plays that as well. But yeah, we'll probably see the support Pearl for Salt and then uh, either a core or second support Magnus to start things off. Very flexible lineups from both sides. Not too sure what we're going to ultimately see just yet. But the Chipper, he will be banned out as the first ban, followed up by the Lord Salforus ban. So there's no Oogie, just to remind you guys. He did get blind banned. So the Lord Salforus ban is a pretty interesting one, especially since there's the possibility of a Malikan pickup on the Hellborn side. It is a little puzzling to me that they do ban out the Lord Salforus, but maybe they want Malikan for themselves or some other lifesteal or healing style of carry. We'll see if the Lord ban translates into any kind of pick. They do final ban the Pharaoh, which I believe he was even on a domination streak last game on the Pharaoh. So the Pharaoh did have some good presence in the previous match, but they're going to get rid of it here. We see the Gladiator and the Engineer banned out. So Engineer Another one of those heroes, he makes it all the way to the second stage of bans, doesn't get picked up or blind banned, so neither team valuing the engineer, but a very powerful pickup gets taken away, as well as the gladiator. And they have one more ban now before we head into the second pick phase. We'll see what that ban will be shortly. They are going to use a lot of time here to think about their ban. They're going to ban out the Puppet Master, so there will be no Puppet Master for our Legion side. So only 7 seconds of extra time here for our Hellborn side to think about their last two picks, but we have a full minute on the Legion side. And I'm not too sure what we're going to see on the last two picks here for Legion. I do believe they're going to want another scaling hero with the Calamity.
Thunderbringer.
And that was not a hero I was thinking of. So they're going to go with a Thunderbringer pick. And to be quite honest, I have no clue where this Thunderbringer is going to go. I mean, we could see a mid lane Thunderbringer, but we could also just see a support Thunderbringer as well. I do feel like Thunderbringer is a hero designed for mid lane because he is a very good scaling hero, with the Lightning Rod dealing a percentage of his target's current health, and the Lightning Storm combined with the Lightning Rod just deal so much damage as the game progresses. If he's able to pick up something like a Spell Sunder, with Spell Shards even, he can do so much damage throughout the game. Thunderbringer does have the capability to deal lots of damage. I just fear for his survivability. He is very, very vulnerable to dying throughout most stages of the game. So it's very ideal that he gets a good start, or he just kind of tapers off in terms of how he can deal his damage. Because if he doesn't survive, then it really hinders his team. But we're gonna see a fourth pick, Aluna, come out here from our Hellborn side. So they do pick up another support hero. Do believe we're going to see both a Deadwood and a Rally in core positions now. And that will mean that they will need to pick up a hard carry on the final pick. But we see a Devourer pick come out on the fifth pick here. So already some different style of stuff coming out. And I can't say I'm too disappointed. I mean, I love watching Devo. So we're going to get to see a Devourer pick here. I'm pretty excited. But that will mean that we're going to see a Calamity in a one-roll position. And I do feel like Calamity can hard carry, but at the same time, I do think she's best paired with another semi-carry hero. Um, we'll see if the farm that they put on the Thunderbringer. I'm expecting this to be either a core Magnus or a core Diva. I'm honestly not sure based on who's playing the heroes what's going to happen. It looks like Snark might play second support Magnus. They might just put a core Devo and call it a day. They could also just play core
Let's
Magnus and have a
get
roaming
rowdy.
Devo. Honestly, anything could work here. And then we have the final pick, Benzington, on the Hellborn side. So we're going to see out position one, Sir Benzington. Um, kind of, I have the same arguments for the Calamity. I do feel like Benzington is best paired up with another semi-carry, but Benzington, he just naturally fits as a scaling hero very well because he's always able to farm and then Nightfall in like a Sandwraith. I It's gonna come down to how good of a start he has, I guess. But both lineups running a single core with lots of mid-game heroes surrounding them. So I do feel like it's going to come down to early game rotations, laning phase, and execution. I know that does sound like a lot, but whichever team goes into the mid game with a laning phase advantage, um, definitely going to give themselves a large edge in this match because it is a single core versus single core matchup. So anyway, we're gonna have a vote to pause come out here, and we'll have to see what ends up ultimately happening. So perhaps someone's AFK or they want to talk about how they want to set up their lanes. Who knows what's going on? But very similar style of lineups for both teams. So it is going to be a pretty evenly matched game in that regard in terms of drafts. It's very aggressive lineups. I do feel like Hellborn's lineup is a bit more aggressive in the sense that they have lots of bursty ganker heroes, and Legion's lineup it's a bit different in the sense that they want to try to line up hooks on the Devo and make Hellborn kind of fight into them. They have the Thunderbringer as well, very good at punishing overextensions with the Lightning Storm, Lightning Rod. If people dive towers and stuff, then the Thunderbringer becomes really, really valuable. We're going to see a 5-man train here from our Hellborn side. Devo is going to avoid it by hiding in the tower. Really heads up play from him. I'm not sure if they showed that or not, but they're going to be pretty unlucky here not to run into anyone, as we actually had a lot of people on the Legion side in the top lane. The Thunderbringer, he's going to go to the mid lane, Devo to the short lane, and then they will be running a tri-lane with Calamity, Pearl, and Magnus. So, word's coming down. You got Andromeda and a Luna here in a pretty offensive position, as well as Rally. Looks like we're gonna have Rally going up against Devo. Pretty good matchup, I would say, for the Rally. I don't think Devo can really do all that good or all that well against a Rally. We're gonna have a Luna and Deadwood, it looks like, starting off possibly in the mid lane, or Luna might go to the bottom lane. Have Andromeda perhaps trying to set up a Bloodlust kill. We're gonna have another ward come down here in the mid lane. So they're gonna try to take advantage of this Thunderbringer right from the beginning. So Andro, he's making his way over. Here comes the Rotten Grasp to follow up the stun from a Luna, the Comet as well. They get the Bloodlust kill. Thunderbringer already showing off. That is the big weakness of a Thunderbringer. He's just very, very vulnerable to dying. It's kind of similar to something like a Bombardier, those style of heroes, but Thunderbringer is a much weaker laner because he has less attack range. So he has to put himself in a vulnerable spot. Otherwise, he has to sit there and only use his spells to get the last hits. Top lane, we're going to have Pearl get taken down really low here from both the Bensington and the Aluna. Looks like Andrew's going to stay here in the mid lane, so they are content with doing a 2 versus 1 on the Thunderbringer lane, but I do feel like Thunderbringer can just sit back and use his Qs and get the last hits okay, despite dying at the start to the 3 versus 1. Here comes a Rotten Grass. Oh my god, that damage is massive. Andro will pick up the last hit, and that will be his second kill of the game. The Thunderbringer will fall yet again. Magnus teleports into the mid lane, but he will be a little bit too late. They're going to line up another combo, and that damage is so much. Magnus, with just the boots, ends up falling. He did not have a Steam Bath to disjoint that Comet stun just yet, only being a level 1. Thunderbringer will have to walk back to the mid lane, it looks like. Top lane, Calamity. She's going to get caught out here. Pearl was not near her. Will she end up falling? Looks like she'll be a little bit too tanky. She survives. Pearl gonna do some harass to the Deadwood with that haste rune. Magnus stuns up on the Andromeda. He has boots though picked up. This is only a level 2 Thunderbringer. Here comes a Rotten Grass from Deadwood, level 2. The log comes in, and that will be enough for a kill. So Andromeda Deadwood causing so much pressure here for the Legion side. They pick up their 3rd kill here in the mid lane, or 4th kill, excuse me, as they So they have now picked 4 kills up. Rally versus Deadwood. I do imagine this is going in favor of Rally, but very even so far. Top lane, Calamity does fall to Aluna and Sir Bensington. Too much damage there. But 12 and 3 against 12 and 0, so Deadwood is actually doing quite well here. I do believe that Rally didn't start with a hatchet, so he picked that up a little late. But now he should look to start taking control of this lane. Boots on the Devourer, no boots on the Rally. Here comes the stun onto Thunderbringer. The Rotten Grass will connect, but Magnus will stun up the Deadwood. Look at that damage from the log. So heavy. Thunderbringer getting taken down to about a third of his HP. Calamity, she's farming 260 gold per minute. She is on 20 last hits compared to the 16 of Sir Bensington. So she is still doing decently well. Magnus is here in the mid lane. Looks like the top rune might have been taken by Pearl. I missed that, but there is no rune there for Deadwood's Bottle. I can't wait till I see one of these guys kill the other. Oh, I missed a kill again. Stun, power throw, and stun. Too much damage for Calamity to deal with. Interesting. Magnus will just steam bath here. Try to box them out. Comes a Comet Stun onto Andromeda. Root will come out, and Andromeda also used the Comet Stun. There's the log, and they will get the kill onto Magnus. Magnus goes down. So Deadwood at the 5.5 minute mark. He is the top farmer in the game. Almost 400 JPM, 203. Rally gets forced to fall back to base. Debo is controlling the bottom lane pretty well. 34 and 9 against 23 and 2. But Devourer doing a nice job there in the bot lane. I actually wasn't expecting him to win that lane. That's a good job by him. Rally gonna miss the compel there. Caught it on cam. We have Magnus coming in from the background. They do have mana, I believe, for the hook, and oh, they stacked the stuns. That is not how you do it, fam. That is not how you do a 2v1, fam. Bensington is here now. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Thunderbringer dies. Bensington is going to miss the joust. Magnus is going to get 4 power supply charges. I don't think this is enough for a stun. And Bensington is pissed. He wants this kill, man. And he's going to get it. He was rightfully pissed. So, Thunderbringer died yet again. That's his 4th death now. He's only 145 gold per minute. So we have 366 gold per minute on the Bensington. Despite Calamity having the same creep farm as Sir Bensington. He is sitting at 100 GPM less due to being 0-2. The Bensington being 2-0. Devo has moved to the mid lane. Looks like they're trying to set up a kill on the Deadwood here. He's gonna go for a blind hook. Not gonna connect. 3 players are gonna camp the rune. 2 of them get rotten grasped, and they're just gonna be outnumbered here, so it's not gonna matter. Andromeda will not go for anything. Magnus will port down to the bot lane, but does need to be careful. Rally could easily solo kill him here. Magnus is going to show himself here. He's going to go for the steam bath. Rally will go for the compel into the slam, the auto attack, and Magnus will fall. Gotta say, I saw that one coming a mile away. Devo will hit the hook here onto Aluna. Aluna will use the deja vu, but it's not going to save him from the lightning storm as Thunderbringer picks up the first kill of the game for the Legion side. Rotten Grass is going to connect onto Calamity. Here comes the Willowmaker, and Calamity will fall. Pearl did use her jump to try to save Calamity, but Devo will be forced to use a hook. They are not going to be able to stop the TP. Swap was not used in time. Death from above. Bensington is gonna miss everything. Unfortunate. Magnus will stun in. Andromeda will get hooked back, and that will be a kill onto Andromeda, but Magnus will pay for it with his life. And it's a legendary streak coming out for Deadwood. So 13-2 hero kill lead now in favor of our Hellborn side. They sit on an almost 5,000 gold and almost 4,000 experience lead.
Don't touch my tower!
The top tier 1 tower will be denied by Sir Blazington. And the GPM chart is all 3 cores on the side of Hellborn. Very, very solid on the GPMs. Devo, the top farmer on Legion, but he's been forced to kind of roam around a lot trying to recover the mid and top lane for his team. Calamity will translate now into the bot lane. She will try to get some farm down here. But she also needs to be careful of this Rally, who does have the potential to burst her, especially once the Nightfall is up as well. Andromeda and Deadwood doing some stacks here. Deadwood, he's going to get enough gold for his portal key. Andromeda's going to get found here by Magnus. The stun from Andromeda will get steam bathed. Nice disjoint there from Magnus, but will he be able to make the escape? No, he will not. Willowmaker comes out. The lightning storm will take out the Andromeda. Andromeda falls once again, but they kill Magnus. Magnus is now 0-6. Bottom lane, we could see Rally go for a kill. They have the Nightfall ready to go now. Deadwood is down here in the bottom lane. He has a portal key, but no Willowmaker. If they connect the stun and the Rotten Grass, this will be a very easy kill on the Calamity. Top lane, we have a swap coming out on the Devo. Devo, he's not going to get any spells off. He will go down to Aluna auto attacks. And looks like Bensington might have jousted to safety there. They're going to go for a dive here. The Rotten Grass will land. Nicely played there from Deadwood. The power throw even came in from downtown. Top lane, jousting onto Magnus. Magnus does not have a Lava Surge up. He will go down. Looks like he's stunned in offensively. Pearl will also go down. They get the kill onto Sir Bensington, though. And now they're turning it around onto Thunderbringer. He's got a blast. And he will go down before Aluna. Aluna survives with 10 life. And she picks up a hat trick. It's an ultimate warrior streak for Aluna. Meanwhile, they get a kill on the tower in the bot lane. And this game is starting to get out of hand, but Andromeda is going to get hooked by Devo. I caught that at the very end, so Devo landing a nice hook there without any setup on the Andromeda. On the 2 minute mark, the Legion side will be forced to retreat. Andromeda will go for a kill. He will go for a dive here. The Rotten Grass will land. Nicely played there from Deadwood. The power throw even came in from downtown. Top lane, jousting onto Magnus. Magnus does not have a Lava Surge up. He will go down. Looks like he's stunned in offensively. Pearl will also go down. They get the kill onto Sir Bensington, though. And now they're turning it around onto Thunderbringer. He's got a blast. And he will go down before Aluna. Meanwhile, they get a kill on the tower in the bot lane. So Rally, he picks up a life tube. I don't know what the heck he's gonna buy with that. It's a very, very interesting pickup by him. Deadwood could go for something like a Lex. We're gonna have Hasted Deadwood blinking onto the Calamity here. Here comes the Rotten Grass to follow up the Willowmaker. And it's a domination streak for Zephyronte on the Deadwood. Here comes a Lava Surge onto Rally. He picks up a Helm of the Black Legion. And really get his Compel off. Here comes the Nightfall and the Jouster and Bensington. Pearl uses the Preservation, but Power Throws come in from downtown, and they will take out the Devourer. Here comes the Lightning Storm. Deadwood will also fall, as well as the Rally and Bensington. He's going to get swapped out by Andromeda in the nick of time. Magnus is going to get turned on. He will go down. So beautiful swap coming in to save Sir Bensington. And it ends up being a 4-for-2 team fight. They had the kill already on the Calamity, so only the Thunderbringer stays alive. So yeah, the Helm of the Black Legion on Rally is quite the interesting pickup. Don't really like it a whole lot. Nice hook on the Deadwood. Deadwood's gonna get hooked, and this is gonna be his domination streak. Or actually, no, he already lost it. So they got 645 gold on the Magnus. That will be his second death now of the game. Pro gonna find that ward on the camp there. Looks like Bensington's going for the Thunderclaw route. Not too sure how close he is. He might be just missing the recipe. Might have the pieces in his stash, or he might need one more piece. Oh, beautiful hook landed there from the Devo. Compel will get him to safety though. The Eat or the Devour came out a little bit too slow, unfortunately. So he almost made the big play there with the hook. I caught it on cam. My camera work is excellent today, stream. Deadwood and Andromeda are looking for this Magnus. Got double veiled rots here. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we got a lot of Legion movement here. Comes the swap. He's going to Steam Bat, the dust comes out. He's going to line up the stun, and there comes the Blink Willowmaker to finish it off. Magnus is now 1-9, and he continues to struggle toward getting his portal key. Tablet of Command picked up on the Thunderbringer. Pearl's gonna get compelled on, she will go down, Comet Stun, and Emerald Lightning Stun. Here comes the Lightning Storm, the Calamity Sunder's Vault, sorry, will miss, unfortunately. They will get the Ward of Sight dewarded there with the Lightning Blast. Here comes a hook onto Rally, but he's a little bit too quick with the Compel, and he will slam down Magnus. Magnus will get Seismic slammed to death. Bensington comes in with the Nightfall. He's going to land the Joust. Calamity will fall. Will they be able to turn it around? The Lightning, or the Blast of Lightning will not be enough damage to take out Sir Bensington. Another hook lands, this time onto Rally, and the stun from the Oak Bolt will cancel. Rally will survive. He picks up a double tap as they take out both the Calamity and the Thunderbringer. So Hellborn just a bit too slippery there, as only the Aluna falls. And there's the Thunderclaw picked up on the Bensington. They will also secure the tier 1 tower. So they expand their lead now to almost 10,000 gold and 9,000 experience. And it's looking pretty grim for our Legion side, as the only player with decent farm right now is the Thunderbringer, and he is sub 300 GPM. comes Pearl. Is he going to be able to get his asphyxiate off Magnus? He will get in range for a stun. But he gets swapped! A beautiful swap from Andromeda. And the stun from the Lava Surge hitting only the illusion. He's not going to matter in the end as Andromeda's teleport gets stopped by the Whirl Bubble. So unfortunately Andromeda was not able to make the escape in the end, but a nice play nonetheless. Bensington, he gets the tower taken down, but he gets sniped out by the Lightning Storm from Thunderbringer. So Thunderbringer picking up 7 kills now for his team. Majority of those coming with the Lightning Storm as finishing blows. Looks like Rally's going straight for a Staff of the Master. He picks up a glowstone here. Mid lane, Thunderbringer will go down. The eruption will be channeled, and Deadwood will actually fall to the Magnus. So they end up exchanging Thunderbringer for Deadwood in the mid lane. Calamity's still not farming that well, only 273 gold per minute. She picks up an Energizer. What are we going to see from Devourer this game? He's got 1100 gold. This is a 1v1 Devourer that's only 230 gold per minute compared to the Rally who was almost 380 gold per minute. What will Devo buy this game? He's almost translated more into a support this game. Magnus is about 250 gold from his portal key. Can they keep him alive long enough to get that money? He is sensing something was up here as he heads back, still needing about 200 gold. Aurora gonna try to scout out the tower here. Bensington pushes in the creep wave. Deadwood is in the tree, is ready to line up a Willowmaker. The Soul's Bulwark aura is showing on the tower. What if they have an idea Deadwood is in here?
You should have seen your face. It went...
Sup monkey Negroes, I just finished banging Baby Muffin and it felt good. Now I'm gonna boost my Arabian friends, Negade and Xfag. In return I will be getting few of them rare albino camels. Life is hard when you can't find a job in a first world country.
So the tier 2 tower does end up falling in favor of the Hellborn side as Deadwood picks up the last hit. We saw the Soul's Bulwark there on the Deadwood. Firebrand picked up on Calamity, so it's going the mobility route with the Energizer and the Firebrand now on top of the Ghost Marchers. It's full race car build. We'll see if she upgrades that into Dawnbringer or decides to go for a Geometer's Bane. Not too sure what she'll go for yet. I have a Glowstone picked up on Thunderbringer. This could be either a Staff or a Spell Sunder. I do think the Spell Sunder would make quite a lot of sense though. Magnus finally has his portal key. It's actually not at too bad of a timing, the 22-minute mark. It's just his score is a little bit not the greatest. But the game has really slowed down. 29 kills on the side of Hellborn. A lot of it happening in the first 15. The last 7 minutes not too action-packed, unfortunately. Rally, I do believe he's almost there. He's got 180 gold left for his staff. A couple more creep kills and he'll find himself a larger slam. the Whispering Helm is picked up now on Sir Bensington, so he's gonna value farming the jungle this game, and he's gonna take over the Minotaur there right away. Add an extra stun to their lineup. Very nice. They might look to go for the combo here, actually. They're all grouped up. 5 players. We'll see if Deadwood switches his bulwark to positive, as he should realize that negative armor does not work on the Kongor. But nobody's tanked a boulder yet, so I can't flame that. Ah, darn it. They're going to scout this out with a lightning storm, and that might actually cue them to stop, as they are all pretty low from not only tanking the Kong, but tanking that lightning storm. So we see Pim here in the mid lane trying to put some pressure on the tier 1 tower, but here comes a swap onto Thunderbringer, and the hook will save him to follow up that compel. The power throw will miss. Here comes an eruption from Magnus, but he does not have his portal key up, so the eruption will unfortunately not do a whole lot. And when it's all said and done, nobody ends up dying, so pretty nice start to that fight with the swap, but a beautiful save from Devo with the hook. I do say Devo has been hitting some nice hooks this game, despite his team being in a pretty large hole, unfortunately. But Deadwood, he continues to not know that minus armor doesn't work on Kong. Boulder! Oh, come on. Somebody has to tank the boulder. Where is Sir Bensington? He is not here pumping in the deeps. He is now here. And I don't think there's going to be any snipe attempt coming out from our Legion side. So this Kongor will fall in favor. Oh, no, don't lose. Yeah, don't lose the Minotaur. Shout out to Wig. What did he do? What did he do? Well, you can just shout me out. I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. I don't know what he did, though. He'll have to tell me later. But anyway, they get the Kongor kill. They deny, I believe, the mid tower. Yes, they deny the mid tower. So they do expand their gold lead a bit. Here comes a hook attempt. Unfortunately, not going to connect. There's the Spell Sunder on Thunderbringer. So I want to see the damage chart. Oh, yeah! 24%. And listen, you don't pick up a Thunderbringer because he's going to win mid lane. I mean, he's died 7 times. You pick up a Thunderbringer for the damage starts. Here comes the Lightning Storm. They're going to get the kill onto Magnus to start things off as I'm babbling on. The Sunder's Vault will lock them down, but Andromeda will end up falling there to the Pearl. So it is a 1-for-1 exchange. Bensington is going to jump in. He misses the joust. Here comes a stun from Aluna. Are they going to bring down the Calamity? Yes, they are. The 2 power throws will connect, and Calamity will fall. Will Devo be able to land a hook? He's not going to go for anything, unfortunately. So, oh, he tanked a boulder? Is that what he did? Oh, my man Remedy tanking the boulder. Let's go. I think he tanked it on purpose. So, anyway, that's going to be that fight. I believe it was only Andromeda dying for 2 kills. Thank you, by the way, for the host. BKB. Appreciate the 61 viewers. Anyone who's joining us, we are here in game number 2 of Pim versus Last Minute Tima, which I believe it says on the title. This is game number 2. We find our Hellborn side now at a 13,000, almost 14,000 gold lead, and a 8,500 experience lead. We have a Mighty Blade picked up on the Bensingtons. He's going to go for Shrunken Head next. The staff was completed on Rally. Magnus is going to stun. Oh, he's not going to go for it, though. Magnus stunned up the Andromeda, but Devo out of range, or not too confident there to throw a hook. So we see a Mighty Blade picked up on Calamity. He's going to go for the Ice Brand, so he picks up a Frostburn. Looks like he will be going for the Dawnbringer route. I think he should keep the Frostburn and go for a Shrunken now. There's just too many stuns. I believe he will need that magic immunity. And it's tough because there's a lot of physical damage between the Willowmaker and the Slam that you almost wonder if the Shrunken will make enough of a difference, but at the same time, he could just have to rely on the Devo And the tablet from Thunderbringer as well, the 2 tablets to kind of save him. So the game has kind of calmed down a bit. Here comes an eruption being channeled. The lightning storm, the stun will only connect onto Deadwood, and he will get compelled and swapped out, but he's going to get hooked back, so he will go down nonetheless. Here comes the Sunder's Vault, going to land onto Andromeda. Are they going to have the follow-up? Calamity is here with the Frostbird slows, and Andromeda will fall, so 2 kills go in the way of Pim, despite being in a pretty large deficit, so nice heads-up team fight from them. Bensington, he's getting close to his shrunk, and he was not feeling confident to Nightfall in there, as his team was on the retreat. Aluna also counter-pushing in the bot lane. I believe this tower had already fallen earlier, so just doing some split pushing. See, Bensington, he needs about 300 more gold for that shrunken. Here comes a stun from Magnus. Devo going to tablet himself in Devour range, but there's a nice Minotaur stomp from the Bensington with that creep before they do end up taking out the Minotaur. So the Minotaur sacrifices himself to save Sir Bensington. What a bro, this Minotaur. Excellent, excellent job. What will Thunderbringer buy here? Speaking of Thunderbringer, he's going to get punched up. The Grasp is not going to connect as the tablet will save him. But here comes a Nightfall. Could perhaps have been overkill, but Bensington now joins his team down here in the bottom half of the map. Will they end up finding any more? Rally is not going to go aggressive, so they're not going to find any more catch. Aluna picks up a portal key, and the Shrunken will be sent out here. Not sure where he sent the power throws. I missed that, but he did use the Emerald Red, and that will be now on cooldown. Looks like Deadwood's going for a Shrunken. He picks up a Warhammer. Understandable. Wants the magic immunity against the Thunderbringer and the Calamity. This Calamity, she's still only 307 gold per minute. Razor PK has not had a great game. Sitting on the 272 stat line. Doing his best though to recover. He's sitting on 1500 gold. We'll see what he decides to buy.
You should have seen your face. It went.
Hi anti-Semitists. Sadly I'm still a virgin because that's how life works in my sad country. Unless I marry somebody that my parents recommend. I play 118 hours a day besides on weekend, when my shitty religion says I need to go to synagogue. Best life.
Thunderbringer's sitting on 1700 gold. What will he end up buying next is the question. I do feel like something, either Spell Shards or a Staff of the Master could be on the list. Magnus does fall here. Sunder's Fall comes out to lock Deadwood in place, but Calamity will fall back. Is she going to get swapped up here? Andromeda couldn't get the range, it looks like. Puts a Ward of Sight down to try to give him that vision. Nightfall into the bottom lane. Devour going to get stunned up by the Aluna, and Devour will fall. So they get kills onto both the Magnus and the Devo. Bensington is going to pour it into the mid lane to continue farming. Deadwood has his Shrunken Head finished as well. Rally's sitting on 2200 gold. Will he staff somebody or will he pick up a portal key? I do feel like he could do either actually. Staff could go out to Bensington. Would be pretty nice to give him that extra range as well as the cooldown reduction on the twig down to 5 seconds. I'm a big advocate of Staff Bensington. We're going to see the Lightning Storm used here. Looks like just to scout things out. They're not going to go for any kills. Thunderbringer continues to rain king of the damage charts, and for good reason. He presses R, people take damage. We're gonna have a blink in from Magnus. He's going to miss the stun. They are gonna get the kill onto a Luna though. Devo will get the Devour on the Deadwood, but he will get Willowmakered up. Deadwood, he will end up falling. And the Hellborn side got a little bit too greedy here, sticking around too close to the base with only 2 players. So they lose both the Deadwood and the Aluna. What will Rally go for though is the question. He's got the gold saved up. I do think he could look to invest in a portal key and worry about staffing somebody a little bit later. So someone asks in the chat, does Lightning Storm reveal and stop Veiled Rot? It does reveal everyone's location on the map if you're hit, but it does not break the Veiled Rot. The only way to break a Veiled Rot is if 2 heroes run into the Veiled Rot range of each other from opposing teams. So Kongor has respawned now. Both Kongors are up. Hellborn turning their attention to the Kongor. There is a Lightning Storm available. We'll see if they have to keep in mind not to get too low. Yes! Yes! Deadwood turned on his positive bulwark. I love it. There is the Lightning Storm. Skelly King tanking Kongor, not Andro. So shout out to Skelly King. Legion is not in a position to defend this Kongor, so this should go down. Assuming nobody feeds here. Excellent. And wait, did Skelly King die? Where's Skelly King? Oh man. Oh, here it is. Okay. I didn't think it died. Was praying. Here comes the stun from Maluna onto Thunderbringer. That's the port available. It's gonna throw out a power throw. It's going to connect there. Here comes an eruption. It's going to stun only onto Aluna. Aluna tanks the entire Magnus eruption. Magnus goes down. Pearl gets taken out here by the rally slam. Bensington, Knight falls in, but he's not able to... I think they were going for the TB there. Bensington not able to find the Thunderbringer, fortunately. But they get 2 kills onto both the supports. Rally's still pulling the entire gold bank up. Hasn't bought an item. Do you think he should just go for a portal key? Call it a day? Possibly. Looks like he might be going for a shrunken, but I do think portal key's just fine. And he could even look to staff Bensington after that. Don't think he really needs the shrunken this game. We'll see what he decides to go for, though. I do feel like with him pulling this much gold, it's going to be a shrunken. Mass DPs are coming in the mid lane. Aluna is going to fall as she gets hit by the auto attacks in the Sunder's Vault. Calamity very fast. That wasn't even a haste rune. Wow. She's just zooming around. She finds herself a regen rune. And Thunderbringer, he's not going to be so lucky. He does end up going down. Hypercrown was completed there on the Bensington. And that'll be that. 1 for 1. They're going to try to go and steal the Kongor here from Legion, it looks like. Maybe they want the mid-tier 2 tower, actually, as they're kind of rotating over here. Devo, I think he's going to buy a portal key. He's got 2269 gold. Or not? We'll see. Oh, he's got glowstone. He wants staff. Yes, I want to see the staff, Devo. Oh, please get to the staff. This is going to be such a fun game if he can get his staff of the master. He needs another 600 gold. We're going to take out this tier 2 tower. He does need to be careful. The ports are coming in. There is Nightfall ready to go. Luna is charging in. No, Devo. Why you do this, bro? Why you do this, man? excellent portal key coming out from Aluna to avoid the eruption stun. And Magnus fed again. That's the 14th death now on Magnus. Snark could be trying to outdo me for worst Magnus 2020. Mid lane, the tower will go down in favor of Pearl. Just gonna try to make the escape, but here comes Deadwood! Falcon Punch! Man, if he Lexed first, that was a one-shot. Oh man, I wish he Lexed first. That would have been so funny. So Deadwood is getting close to a demonic breastplate. I believe is his next item choice. Magnus completes a Storm Spirit. This Kongor will go down though, and it is not in time to drop a Token of Life, unfortunately. So they missed out on a window there to possibly break the base. Thunderbringer, what you buying, Braton? Jadespire. Oh, that's so bad. Sell that crap right now. What are you gonna do with Jadespire on a Thunderbringer? That is a big waste of 2,400 gold. Big thumbs down from the streamer. Big thumbs down. You guys can't see it, but my thumb is pointing down right now. No bueno. Rally is, I mean, at this point, maybe he's buying Doombringer. I freaking have no idea. He's got 5k gold on a Rally. What is he gonna buy? What is he gonna buy? Maybe it's Sheepstick. Maybe it's a late mock. Maybe it's a Wingbow. Who knows? I hope it's none of those things that I said. Maybe it's, maybe he's pooling for level 5 Codex all at once. What is that, 7k gold stream? I think it's 7k, right? Insta-buy Codex 4. 7k gold. You guys in chat probably know more than me. Alright, he's gonna buy a Sheepstick. Alright. Okay, fine. Sheepstick it is. Magnus is tree hugging down bottom lane. He's gonna show himself here on the creep wave. He might feed actually. Steam Bath, he's gonna get stunned. He feeds. That's number 15. Questionable stuff from Magnus. Questionable stuff. Deadwood though, he's gonna go in here. Pops the Shrunken. He can't find his target. Here comes the Nightfall from Bensington. Pearl's gonna use the preservation, bouncing backwards. Pearl will stay alive for now. She goes down to the right clicks, but Deadwood goes down. He did have Willowmaker on cooldown. And will Bensington end up falling now is the question. He's getting caught. Here comes the compel from Rally. He survives with 10 life, but Thunderbringer with the portal key, Blast of Lightning takes him out. And they're going to get the return kill onto Calamity. Devo now getting stunned up, and Devo will fall to the right clicks of Aluna. It ends up being 4 players dead on the side of Legion, 3 in this fight, as Snark just fed randomly in the bottom lane, but they do take out Deadwood and Sir Bensington, so it's a 4-for-2 fight in favor of our Hellborn side. So top lane we got Thunderbringer with a Veiled Rot. I don't think he's gonna go for anything. He's just gonna port on out. Port on out. There's a Frostburn picked up by Bensington. Oh, I missed this actually. He picks up armor, the Mad Mage. I don't think I've ever seen that picked up on a Calamity before, but it does give him a lot of armor to deal with the Deadwood and the Rally. He can also, I believe, use that while he's stunned. Or actually, I can't remember if you can use that while stunned. It removes debuffs. I don't know if that. I actually don't know if you can use that while you're stunned or not. But when he uses it, he's going to get tapering armor. Pretty nice to combat the punch, but rally does ignore armor, so not really super great against a rally per se. Deadwood did finish his demonic before last fight, so he didn't really lose a whole lot of gold. They're gonna go for another Kongor kill here. No lightning storm up. Man, I wonder if this gold was just invested into something like a spell shards or a resto stone. Like TB's gonna do so much more damage if he has armor penetration or a second ulti. I don't feel like Jade Spire really does anything for his hero. So Kongor goes down in favor of Hellborn. That was their 4th Kongor. We've got a Sheepstick coming out here. That was actually a Sheepstick from Aluna. Didn't even notice it, but Aluna's got her own Sheepstick and Portal Key. So 2 Sheepsticks now on the side of Hellborn. Do feel like they're getting near toward closing that window here. There's the staff on Devo. They need some big hooks now, maybe into the tier 4s to kind of bring them back into a position. Perhaps a hook here could happen. The tower is going to go down. Here comes the Sunder's Fault. There's no real good hook angle here. The Shrunken Head's going to be popped. The hook is going to be missed. And they don't have any follow-up to bring down the Deadwood. He will Portal Key out. And they actually just take the tower and fall back. So they are not interested in fighting. They have all their ultimates ready to go. They had Shrunken on Bensington. They were still not confident enough to take that fight. It's a full Dawnbringer on Bensington.
You should have seen your face. It went...
Hi Sand Negroes, you can address me as Bloodlord the Great, the King of Allies. I came back to Hun after a few years to smack the shit out of some peasants like Chill and Wop. Those 2 even offered me money to boost.
Big eruption coming out here, gonna do some decent damage. Will they get the kill onto Bensington? He's gonna survive with 53 life. They get the kills onto Devo, Calamity, and the Pearl, and nobody is dead yet for the Hellborn side. Thunderbringer will fall, and this could be the end of the game, as we will see the first Rax is taken out here by the Hellborn side. And that will be the vote to concede. So that will do it here for game number 2. As last minute, Tima will take this one in a 46-minute victory. We'll go on another